I didn't have Nick-A30 crashing out on my 2024 bingo card. I didn't have this much of a crash out. So this all started a few days ago when I reacted to Nick-A30 Scams Me on stream a couple days ago, where we get the premise for what's happening here from the creator called Arch with 2 C's.
I don't like Nick-A30. This isn't because of his content or anything like that. I actually did like him quite a bit before this happened. You'll be wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money.
How does he exploit them?
How do I know this? Because it happened to me. On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4 to Nick-A30. His chat was on members only mode and there wasn't many people donating other than people becoming members, so I thought this was a good opportunity to donate, as he would be able...
Now, I did add this caveat when I was streaming and reacting to it the first time. Well, I want to make clear now, I'm pretty sure that Nick-A30 does multi-stream, so he would have 4 live chats if he was streaming on all platforms. So that's YouTube Shorts, which is on a different channel, YouTube itself, Twitch, and TikTok, which he may have been streaming on all platforms. So it might be easy to miss a chat. A super chat, I'm not sure, but it will be easy to just usually miss a normal chat if that's what he was doing that day.
to read it as it was a chill stream. I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
So he said, "Hi Nick, big fan. Was wondering if you could give me a challenge for a YouTube vid. Appreciate all you do, man."
To help out small creators, and for $4 it would only take him about 10 seconds to answer. He proceeded to answer saying, if I tell him what challenge I want him to give me, he will say it.
Arch of the 4. Nick, big fan, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for a video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know? So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I will gladly say it so you can use it for your video, if that's what you'd like.
This is just weird because, like, he could just...
Now, this is where the first bit of confusion seems to come from. Now, Nick-A30 believes that the whole idea for the video is about to be conceptualized, when in reality, all that Arch was looking for was one challenge for a much larger video that would involve many streamers. Or at least that's what I seem to be getting here. That Nick-A30 seems to be confused by the premise of the video. Now, he adds that it's weird, but I kind of understand. Now, if it's for, like, a YouTube streamers gave me challenges YouTube type video, you don't want to give the same one twice, which you could end up doing. So you end up donating more, say, no, I've already got that one. In that respect, I can sort of understand why he would say, give me something a bit more specific, now I choose one. But we carry on with the vid.
Just say any challenge. He could just say, I'll do a shotgun only challenge, or you know, whatever. It doesn't need to be something brand new. I don't think you could think of anything brand new. I found this a bit weird as his chat was on members only, so if I wanted to message, I would have had to pay $5 or donate money telling him what challenge.
Hey everyone, it is Nick K30 here.
But I thought, fine, why not? I proceeded to donate $2 more, specifying that I don't mind what challenge even if it's been done before. I also would like to specify I did actually give him 2 challenges. I said, could you maybe give me the one chest only challenge or the shotgun only challenge? He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation. He didn't say anything about it, he didn't even read it. And I know as a big streamer it is hard to keep up with every donation, but he was reading chat and he wasn't getting that many donations because it was more of a quiet stream. So I donated another $2, saying simply,
again, he could have been multi-streaming. I feel like it'd be difficult to miss a super chat, but we carry on.
I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me, as in his own words, this was okay. Now, he did actually read this donation, but he went on to say that he did read my last donation and I must have missed it and I need to keep my eyes peeled on the stream, but he's just flat out lying.
You saw the second, you never gave a challenge. I did, bro, I did. I answered it in full. I said that already 3 times. So if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
He must have just ignored it or just not read it and then just flat out lied to me.
To be fair to Nick, we've all written out a text, sent it, and then forget. I've been on stream sometimes where I would read something and go, okay. In my head, I would have said it. I'll go, mate, I said that. And then I'll actually go back in the stream and work out. I would go like that and go back to playing the game. I wouldn't have said it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. I didn't actually say it. So he could have said it in his head, to be fair to him. Given the benefit of that on this one.
The whole stream twice and he didn't read it or even look at it. So I don't even know what happened there. He then said this.
Arch, you give it to me. I don't have any challenge ideas, bro. You're the content creator. You come up with the idea. I'll say it if that's what you want. If you want to include me in the video, please stop spamming, okay? It's not my responsibility to come up with video ideas for you, bro. If I had the idea, I'd be doing it myself. I said that already 3 times.
So at this point, it seems certain that Nick-A30 actually believes the whole video will be this challenge. So the video will be Nick-A30 gives me a challenge, and it's not a bunch of streamers. So now he's trying to have this counter argument where he's like, you need to think of ideas yourself. I can't give you whole video ideas. Because if he's arguing a streamer type video, this would be a weird counter argument. Like, you need to come up with ideas yourself. But mate, the idea is to donate to streamers and to get them to give me one specific challenge. I'll try it. If I die, I'll move on to the next one. Or if I win it, I'll complete the video. Which, yes, Arch didn't put in his donation, but I think there was enough in there for Nick-A30 or any other streamer to assume the challenge he was doing.
Donated another $2 saying that in the last donation I did say what challenge I wanted him to give me, and he simply replied, Arch, thank you.
Holy crap, bro. Arch, thank you.
No, the look on his face, I don't know what it is, but he just looks annoyed, man. I really don't understand what's hurt this man's feelings. It's kind of weird how he said if I told him what challenge I wanted, he would say it, leading to me donating more and more money. I also want to mention all of these donations are very, very polite. As far as Nick knows, I'm a big fan and have a lot of respect for him, but he clearly didn't for me. This is because as soon as I sent the next donation, I realized he had banned me from donating, which is really strange, man.
To be fair, from Nick's perspective, if he does think he is doing that, and he did ban him to stop him from donating, that is not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing.
Have a history of banning his fans who pay money to be in his customs because they don't go along with his Fortnite roleplay, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
Bro, you think you're the king? I'm the king.
Now again, in originally time I reacted to this is again where I disagreed with the point, because this is member Discord, this is people in his Discord that are members, so they should be respecting the grind he's doing here. I know streamers who will do customs and only keep it in Discord so they don't have people griefing and ruin it and spoil it for everyone else. So yeah, this is fair play. If you pay and you break the rules, you're gone. And overall, when I watched this video, I thought it was a little 50-50 in some places, but I would agree that the donations were a bit weird on Nick-A30's part, but it's nothing major.
It felt like Nick was just trying to squeeze as many little $2 donations out of me, repeating things like, if you tell me what challenge. But the fact is, I said the challenge I would have liked him to say in every donation after the first, and he either ignored it or got annoyed. I also do understand I'm a content creator and I should come up with my own challenges, blah, blah, blah. But I did specify in the donation, it doesn't need to be anything that hasn't been done before. It could be a one chest challenge or a shotgun only challenge, but he ignored those parts of the messages. He also said he would be happy to do it if I gave him the challenge, which I did.
So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I will gladly say it so you can use it for your video if that's what you'd like.
So I don't know why he was acting like a man-child about this. I mean, this man is 29 years old and is having some sort of tantrum because I donated to him. Not to mention, I'm 19 years old, but as far as he knows, I could be anywhere from 5 to 10, as his demographic is mainly little kids. I did have a lot of respect for Nick-A30, but for all of you who watch him, do you really want to support someone who's this ungrateful?
I feel like is it projecting the right word? Trying to use his age as a thing and his demographic, which in relation to this isn't neither here nor now. Little kids taking their mum's credit cards, donating, whatever. That's the spill he's going for, fair enough. So basically donated. Nick-A30 said, oh, can you be more specific? He said, oh yeah, no worries, donated. Didn't see it apparently. Donate again, didn't see it. And then Nick-A30 says, I've already said that. I've already gave you one. Where is it? So that's where we currently stand at the moment. But oh my god, Nick-A30's response to anything that happened in this video, whatever your opinion is funny as hell. And I think he kind of crashes out, to be fair. So there is another video of Arch reacting to Nick-A30 reacting to the original video in a Red Dead Redemption stream.
Alright, so if you didn't know already, I made a video exposing Nick-A30 for his weird behaviour with his viewers, and he actually responded on stream earlier. I was out with my girlfriend and then I got a bunch of notifications saying Nick-A30 said your name, Nick-A30 responded, so I went to have a look and everything he said was just lies and just really weird, to be honest. So what we're going to do is take a look at that video. I'm going to debunk everything he said. Let's get into it. It was on this live stream here. You can go watch it for yourself if you don't believe me, but yeah.
That guy at the donation, like, bro's demanding challenges. Like,
I wasn't demanding challenges. I asked him politely if I could get a challenge, and he literally said if I give him the challenge, he would say it for my video. So
to be fair to Nick, again, he's streaming, there's a lot going on. If he felt like he was demanding, is he wrong? And that's just personal opinion of the situation.
I don't know where that came from. I wasn't demanding anything. I was being nothing but polite. And if he didn't want to give me one, he could have just said, "Nah, I'm sorry, man. I don't do that sort of stuff." But he literally said he would. So it's
Again, I would agree with him. He should have, if he felt like, nah, we don't do that here. Fair enough. Like, I've had people donate to me, and so they offer me, like, oh, go into Discord and I will give you V-Buck cards. And I thought, that sounds a little dodgy. Thanks for the £20 donation, but that's going to be a no, sorry. So there is, in this video, a lot of reaffirming or going over the original point of when or if Nick-A30 responded to the donations. But Nick-A30 seems to think he knows the reason why Arch made this video.
it's just weird behavior. I don't understand it. So he's talking about me here.
Look at this.
Get ready for the biggest crash.
You guys want to know why
I've
people
seen.
do these videos?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Tell me.
I'll show you right now.
Oh no.
Look, I'm gonna show you all you need to know about how scummy people are. Okay.
I'm scummy.
Look at this.
Okay. Let's see.
1.3k views,
Mm-hmm.
1.3k views, 2.8k views, 2.3k views, 106,000 views.
Yeah, no, that video, I did not expect it to do that well. And I think the reason it did so well is because people do have issues with Nick. They find his behavior.
I think the reason it did well is the thumbnail was very good, to be fair. The thumbnail was excellent. It kind of gives that sunny sort of vibe. I've tried this thumbnail format before and it hasn't worked that well.
On stream really weird. It's not just a donation thing, it's a bunch of other things. His interactions with his viewers are just strange. The way he treats his viewers, the way he acts is just not normal. And
I wouldn't say I have brought this up before when I talked about Ninja and his relationship with the other guys like Cypher, Courage. He doesn't really talk with Nick, but how the content they're making and the content Ninja making is different, and the audiences, he's trying to be more chill, more adult conversations, and they're trying to be childlike. So when he says something or something negative, they don't want it in their chats and they kind of want to off it. So weird in that sense. I kind of get. I have brought it up before myself.
And I think that's why a lot of people watched the video and actually responded very well to it. I think by saying I've only done this for views is just a lie. I'm very happy with my life. I don't care about the views. I've been editing since I don't even know when. I just like making videos. And when the situation happened, I felt I had to make a video to warn parents who let their kids donate to this guy and how their kids could be treated. Because the way he reacted was so strange, and I was being nothing but polite. So I can't imagine what he would say to a kid asking the same question who wouldn't be able to write in a professional manner like I did. So let's keep watching.
So it seems like the catalyst for Arch to make this video is to warn parents about Nick-A30, which I don't know is quite a leap in faith to what we've seen in front of us currently. But there is a lot of people responding in his original video saying Nick-A30 has done similar. But of course, we're only hearing one side of the argument here. And this individual situation between Arch and Nick-A30, we can kind of see both sides, and I think there's wrongs on both parts. But Nick-A30's response to the video, I'm not sure is right. Let's get more into that. So in terms of the apparent Nick-A30 is scamming your kids argument, might be a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Let's get into his reaction to Arch's original video.
On this video right here. You see that? And that's, I can guarantee you, bro donated like $10.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you he made 100 times that amount with it.
I didn't make any money off the video. I made zero. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so that's a lie. I didn't do it for the money. I make no money from this. I actually am.
So in the first video, where Nick-A30 seems to be dismissive of the donations, and Arch is taking it one way, and Nick-A30 is probably seeing it another way, in terms of Nick-A30's live reaction in the other video, and Arch's thoughts about the situation afterwards, because I'm referring to the original video, you can see that as a 50-50 type thing. Maybe wrongs on both parts, as I've said before, but how Nick-A30 tries to paint a picture of Arch here, I don't know if I'm okay with it. So basically how I believe Nick-A30 is seeing it is that Arch is a liar because he's trying to use my name for views and trying to manipulate this situation here.
Simple as that.
This video right here. Bro's going on like it's about the money. Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual, bro. Like, he was so passive-aggressive in his comment.
Now, unless I'm wrong here, the original interaction between the two in terms of donation, I'm not seeing anything too passive aggressive in terms of his donations, saying, can you give me a challenge? Okay, did you see it? I don't think you've seen it. He's just asking a question there. I guess he's trying to be a little bit forceful in like getting a response here, because I'm like, do you not respond to it? You said if I donate, if I, say what challenges, you would pick one, and you haven't. So I can see why Arch here is a little bit like trying to push the agenda, I guess. I may agree with Nick if he watched the video and then tries to push the passive-aggressive route here, because maybe there is some incidences in the video where he's slightly passive-aggressive. And I think there's definitely more incidences in this video where he is also passive-aggressive. Or no, I could say the same for you, Nick, in this video, that you're also trying to be passive-aggressive.
I'm not a rude, toxic, hateful individual like Nick is saying I am. He doesn't know anything about me. He's clearly only watched that video of mine and come to that judgment. But if you watch...
I'm amazed he watched the video and he's come up with that conclusion. Like, he could have simply just said that I didn't see the messages. So in my timeline order, I just didn't get that across, and that's the end of it. But he's ended up doing this.
Watch that video,
instead.
I'm very polite, and I just lay out the facts. I'm not really being aggressive towards Nick in any sense. I'm just saying, look, his behaviour is weird, and I don't want kids to be donating to someone like this because they may look up to him as an idol, and then he's going to treat them like that. I just thought it was really weird, so I made a video on it. Also, my messages weren't passive-aggressive.
Also, again, I don't know if you should be saying, I don't want kids donating to him, because then that might be class as passive aggressive, but again, I feel like it's wrongs on both sides.
Realise he said that. The messages were so polite, so I don't know how he expects you to donate to him. I mean, I guess I could have donated, you're the best ever person in the world, can I get a challenge? But I was nothing but polite. I was like, hey Nick, I'm a big fan, could I get a challenge? He agreed to give me a challenge as long as I told him what challenge, and then he flat out ignored the donations.
It get dominoed from there, really.
So, and then he went on to have a go at me. So I don't know what that is all about, but yeah.
Never respond to you, and I will never unblock you. I hope you know that.
You are responding to me. I hope you're aware of that. By addressing this on stream, you are literally responding to my video. You're talking about my video, and you're not really giving your perspective of the situation. You're just kind of hating and getting all aggressive and angry. So I don't know what that is about, Mr. Positivity himself, but let's carry on.
Because you are just a rude...
That's passive aggressive. That's...
spiteful individual. And not only that, you weren't looking for content from me, bro. You were looking at me.
I was looking for content, so I wasn't looking for video ideas. I didn't want Nick. I think a lot of people misunderstood, and he understood what I meant.
Yeah, I kind of said this, kind of think there was a misconstrued about the whole video, or just he was going around asking streamers.
I wasn't looking for video ideas. I was working on a video where I get challenges off of big Fortnite streamers. So I donate and say, could you give me a challenge? And then it's so easy to come up with a challenge. I think anyone watching this video could think of a Fortnite challenge and say it in 2 seconds. So I was just going to do that and then do the challenges for a video. I've got it in my notes with the dates of when I came up with the idea. I wasn't trying to look for some sort of beef or negativity in any sort. I just thought Nick was a nice guy and he'd give me a challenge because he likes helping out small creators. So yeah.
Make something like this, I could tell with your donations and the way that you were antagonizing me with that.
I wasn't antagonizing you with my donations whatsoever. I was being nothing but polite. If anything, I probably came across like my donations didn't antagonize him whatsoever. I was being polite and I just came across as a fan. That was literally it.
Again, I'm going to reiterate, in the donations themselves, unless we're missing something, I'm not coming across as passive aggressive. The video, if he's referring to the video, maybe there is some incidences, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's wrong, I'm wrong, we're all wrong. Because that doesn't correlate with what he's saying. If he's using the video to say that's why he's blocked, because did he kind of say that? Because that's an afterthought. He's trying to say that two separate situations that didn't happen at the same time happened all at the same time.
Never respond to you, and I will never unblock you. I hope you know that. You weren't looking for content from me, bro. You were looking at me.
I was looking for...
Make something like this, I could tell with your donations and the way that you were antagonizing me with that.
So he's trying to argue that he was antagonizing him with the donations, with his first one being, hi Nick, big fan, I was wondering if you can give me a challenge for a YouTube vid. Appreciate it all, man. Obviously, I have already said that could be a bit of confusion as to why he thought the whole video was going to be his idea, which I kind of get. His second one was, hey, I think you may have missed my last dono, referring to the one he then sent to say about the chests and the gun donation, but I mentioned all the challenges in the dono. Thanks. He's only antagonizing him maybe in the video. Also, if you logically then defend the situation by saying, look, maybe I did get it wrong, bite the bullet on this one. Oh, maybe I did miss the second donation. Maybe I thought I read it and I didn't read it out of my head, or something like that happened. Whatever. I mean, I just literally said that last sentence wrong. I said it in and out of my head. No, that's not how it works, but you get what I'm saying. I thought I read it and I didn't read it out of my head. And just say, yeah, man, sorry, I got it wrong. Or, oh, I didn't actually realise you were asking other streamers. I thought I was the whole YouTube video. My bad, man. Now, it was going to be a series. Now, each video will have a different streamer. Maybe setting 4 challenges each. Oh, can you give me 4 challenges? You be the first streamer, and then I'll get a second one. Maybe he thought that for some reason. I don't know. Instead of actually talk about the situation, Arch is right. He's just referring to he's a scammer. He's trying to make money. He's doing this. He's one of them drama YouTube. Imagine being a drama YouTuber. At this point, he's kind of addressed the situation. He kind of has touched on, like, look, I did tell you what to do, and that's how he sees the situation. Then he should have just left it. If that's how he sees the situation, and he did tell him, that's how he should have left it. He's now trying to paint a picture of Arch to be a manipulative scumbag, douchebag, the words he basically used or will use, because this is Future Jay. I don't know if we've got to that point in the video yet.
So, yeah. And as far as he knows, I could have been a kid. His audience is mainly kids, and kids start YouTube channels. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, you have to be 13 to start a YouTube channel. We know everyone on YouTube lies about their age when it comes to creating their channels. He knows I could have fully well been a kid asking for a Fortnite challenge to make my silly little YouTube video that would get 10 views. So...
And I think the views speak for themselves. Oh, look at this. You not a single video over 10K views here, and then you do a video on me over 100,000 views.
That's crazy. It's almost like you're feeling your ego a bit there. It's like, look what you did there. Look what you did there. You couldn't, without me, be nothing. Okay, Nick, calm down, bro. Calm down.
I don't upload on YouTube much. You can see here, 11. Then 3 months later, I made a video, and now 7 months later, I've started uploading again. I do it for fun. I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for anything.
Bro's made his money 10 months ago, and he just went, I'm dipping.
I don't do YouTube for the views. I do it because it's something I've enjoyed for my whole life. I've been doing it since, like 2016. I was making Agario videos, so he doesn't know anything about me as a person, and he's just kind of saying things to trick his audience into thinking I'm this evil person who's doing everything for views and money, when that is not the case.
You clout chaser, and you made way more than $10, so go show that.
Clout chaser? I'm not a clout chaser. I barely even upload on YouTube. I don't care about the views. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but I don't care. I don't even have an Instagram link to my account or a Twitter or anything like that. I didn't promote my supporter creator code in that video or my last 3 videos. I don't care about the money that comes from doing YouTube. And may I just say again, I'm not monetized. None of these videos on screen made money, especially the Nick-A30 one. It made no money whatsoever. Some of my videos even use copyrighted songs, so even if I was monetized, I wouldn't make money. So he's just trying to make it seem like I'm this guy who's greedy, trying to get views and money, but that's not my character whatsoever. I'm actually really happy with my life. I've got a beautiful girlfriend, a car, a roof over my head, a nice computer. I've got everything I need. So
go show your ad revenue on that.
Oh, what? You want me to show my ad revenue? Okay, I will show you guys the video analytics to prove that I made no money. As you can see, yes. I'm glad it did as well as it did, because people can see what...
Unironically or ironically, which one do I want here? He's got 6k subscribers. This is going to beat his watch time. I mean, his watch time, so he could be monetized now if he wanted.
Kids actually really like. Quite a few children, obviously children, in the comments saying, I've donated to Nick and he did this and he ignored this and blah, blah, blah. And... obviously, these kids can't make a YouTube video like I did and showcase their experience. I've also had people in the comments saying, I commented in Nick's chat just asking for an opinion on the video I made, and they got banned from the chat for simply just asking a question, and he has his chat on...
See, again, I can see that, because you don't know how many times they ask, you don't really know the ins and outs on that specific opinion, and I kind of would understand if... I'm not like an audit channel, I'm not going to react to your videos, so I kind of get that.
On members only mode, so these people have paid money to be able to chat, and then he's just straight up banning them if they mention anything he doesn't like. So it's a lot of censorship that I see going on here. But yeah, let's carry on.
Such a scumbag.
Whoa!
Because the guy's being...
I'm not trying to make you look bad. If anything, I told all the people that saw that video, Don't go send hate to Nick. Wait for his perspective of the situation, because it could simply just be a misunderstanding, but it came off as very weird. If you go on my channel, if you go on the comments of the video, or simply just go on my channel, you can say, I put a post up here saying, I just want to come on here and say my recent video isn't for money or views. This is before he said this. Me and my girlfriend just thought Nick was really rude and it felt very shady, therefore I wanted to make a video on it. I never expected it to do as well as it did. Yes, there are some issues with the video that I could have articulated my points better, but the point still stands. So yeah, I could have articulated my points better. There are a few things that people got confused about in the video. A lot of the comments from people who didn't agree with the video were basically saying, Nick doesn't have to come up with ideas for you, but that wasn't what it was. I simply wanted Nick to tell me a challenge, and he agreed to do that, and then he just didn't with him. I also want to clarify, I do not want to take Nick down or see the fall of Nick-A30. Yeah, no, I don't agree with like hating on people, going to their streams and leaving nasty messages and things like that. It was more of a discussion, and I just thought I want to put this out here so people can see what he can actually be like, because I just found it really weird. Like, and I think a lot of you who watched it found it really weird the way he just couldn't just say a challenge in, it would take about 5 seconds, but instead he went on like a 30-second rant about me just donating. So yeah, I do enjoy his content, and I hope there is some reason for why he acted like this towards me. I do enjoy Nick's content. I don't watch a lot of Nick-A30, I never have, but I watched videos that he's been in, and I've always known who he is. I've always known who Nick.
So this is when he talks about the actual donation, and this is what he says.
I owe you nothing, man.
You don't owe me anything, right? But when I donate and I ask you for a challenge, and then you say, yeah, no, tell me what challenge, and I'll say it for your video if that's what you want, and then I donate more, then you do kind of owe me you saying the challenge. You can't just ignore it because you decided you don't want to do it and not say.
Now, he doesn't owe him anything, but as Arch is going to put, he kind of does, because he did say, if you donate again but give me a challenge, I will tell you what it is. Which, yeah, from the first donation, I would argue you didn't really need to give him any response. You can say, I don't kind of do that. Thanks for the donation. Sorry, I can't help you further. But you didn't. You then went in this direction.
You don't need to be so weird about it, is all I'm saying.
And if you want to donate, I will more than happily give you a challenge if you have an idea, okay? And
I gave you an idea. I gave you 2 ideas, shotgun only and 1 chest challenge. I said it on like 3 of the donations, so I don't know what you're on about.
I might have missed it. I might have missed it in his second donation.
You didn't miss my second donation, and that's where a lot of people went wrong as well. He did ignore the second donation. So if we go on my video, when he like got really angry at me, he acknowledged there were 3 donations, and he replied to all of them. So he's just lying. You can go through that stream yourself. He didn't read the second donation, but he did know about it.
He did kind of say it. He said he donated 3 times, and I've already said you must have missed it. Go back.
He just decided not to read it.
Again, that could be him in a long stream, not really, remembering what actually happened.
I said that already 3 times.
3 times, yep. You didn't. So yeah.
But then for him to be all rude, and you know what I mean? Oh my god, it just triggers me so much. It's like this guy's given to like a person on the street, and he's like, dance for me. Because I'm giving you money, I'm entitled for you to dance for me.
He didn't try to make this weird correlation between a homeless person, if you give them $5 and you say, oh, you have to dance for me now because that was part of this unspoken agreement, and he's trying to say that Nick-A30 is trying to say that this guy believed that there was an unspoken rule that I had to give you the challenge. Well, no, but Union said, oh, if you tell me what it is, I just will end up saying it. And that's where the problem is stemming from.
I'm not entitled just because I donated money for you to do anything for me, but you agreed to do something for me and then you just ignored it. And my main point was like, imagine a kid, because you've got a mainly child audience, donating and then you agreeing to do something for them and then you just ignoring them. They've now spent what is $15, a lot of money to a kid, for you just to give them a lecture and have a go at them. So yeah, they just assume I'm this money hungry, clout hungry douchebag. But no, and your use of language here is just really like strange for someone who's so positive. I thought someone like Nick-A30 would reply in a more professional manner.
Like, what an idiot. Nothing gets me more mad than that. Use my name, slander me. They have ads on their video, and bro probably...
There is no ads on my video, and you know that because you clicked on it. There's no...
Yeah, I don't like how Nick is really trying hard to paint him as a money-grabbing scumbag when he didn't. And this is just... Say, for example, Arch completely got the whole wrong end of the stick, which he did say. Completely, utterly bamboozled, completely take the wrong end of the stick, and Nick's gone, look, this is what happened, and explain it, and then how Arch goes, oh my god, I'm sorry, I completely misjudged it. But instead of that, yes, Nick is trying to paint him as a certain image and is really not addressed any of the issues. I mean, he's kind of, if he saw it as he's donated a few things and he said it and completely forgot about it, and you probably at that point you're going to just have to leave it and go, okay, that's fair enough, Nick, whatever. But he is trying to paint him as a certain person, which is crazy.
No adverts on that video whatsoever, because guess what? I'm not monetized, so
Probably made like 2,000, 3,000.
what?
And I'm still laughing. This is my second time watching this video. I'm still 2,000. Look, let me tell you a bit of YouTube intrigue. The reason why Nick A30 is probably saying that is over the last year, YouTube has kind of changed. So now it's more, I went undercover in College's JD tournament, and okay, maybe he's not kind of, okay, maybe he's not doing it. He's reacting to events at the moment, because there have been a lot of chronological order of events recently. So actually he's not re-uploading a lot, but obviously he's in a lot of College JD videos, and they're doing pretty well in terms of having them. So the thing to do nowadays is to make your videos long. Like, he reacts to Fortnite Mares with ISO speed, that's 50 minutes long. So yes, 1.1 million views on a 50-minute video with ads every 5 or 4 minutes in some occasion. Yes, that is probably going to be making £2,000 to £5,000. A video that is Archer's video, that even if it was monetized, is only 5 minutes long. So on 100,000 views, he'd be lucky to make $130. Unless it's just my channel at the moment, my RPM's down to the floor. It's in the dungeons, mate. It's in the back room. It's struggling. And even on videos that have been on 100,000 views, I'll be lucky to still make $200. Like CPMs or £200. Sorry, CPM is to the floor. RPM is obviously half of that, so it's even lower. I've had one video under £1. It's been a nightmare. But obviously the in thing at the moment is spectate videos, but they must be on College's channel, and they're like 40-30 minutes long. And honestly, at the moment, if you're a biggish creator, do spectating videos. We make, like, I sneaked into College's customs and I spectate, and he had to spectate me and try and guess. That's the in thing at the moment. But yeah, even if he made that video but under 8 minutes, he's not making more than $200 with the current RPM of Fortnite videos, unless you're making an hour-long video. It just isn't happening in this day and age. Unless I need to contact YouTube and tell me why the hell you pay me absolutely no money.
Second of all, I don't think 100,000 views would get you, what, $5,000? That's absurd.
Yeah, unless you're making a 2-hour video, you'd be lucky. I think the most I made on 100,000 views is about £1,000. You know,
absurd. On that video.
Yes,
and bro's going on about $10 like he cares. Bro, you're literally just using my name.
I do care about $10 because I'm not as fortunate as you, Nick. A lot of your viewers aren't as fortunate as you. You've got a Ferrari or whatever car you've got.
Okay, again, is that passive aggressive?
$10 is a lot to some people. It's not too much to me, but still, to your child audience, $10, $15.
Again, watching the first video, I could see both points, and maybe something got misconstrued along the line. Again, if something got misconstrued here, Nick A30 has completely crashed out, which may be a fair point of how he views the situation. You just don't know.
$10 is probably a lot of money to have as a kid.
And of course that video gets views. And then everyone's like, yeah, ever since he got his icon skin, Nick changed. No, bro, I'm just being honest, okay? If anything, I'm more honest since I got my icon skin.
And that doesn't even correlate to anything. I'm even more honest since I've got my... Okay.
Just telling you the truth, and I give my valid opinion on people, and I don't hold back.
Your opinion is valid, man. No one said it's not. You're allowed to say what you want. No one's ever said you can't, so you're just kind of going on a tangent here about nothing. You do care, though. You do care, because you've just gone on for about 10 minutes about my video, and then you've somehow started going off at your viewers who think you've changed a little bit, because they can see...
Yeah, it's projectile.
It as well.
Projectiles.
I mean, whether you have 1 million subscribers, 10 million, or 1,000, bro, I'll give my honest opinion on you. And
well, that's just a lie, because Cypher PK actually did a video similar to the one that I was planning to do. All Cypher had to do was type in Nick's chat, and Nick gave him a challenge, and I'll show it right now. So look, I let Fortnite YouTubers control my tournament, so...
In the solo cash cup, and I need one challenge for my first game.
Okay.
See, that's probably how he should have worded it. To be fair to Nick here, that's probably how he should have worded it, because I can understand how it got misconstrued here. So maybe he should have worded it like that.
Yeah, okay. Cypher, because we never back down, never give up. My challenge is to do a sky base and never back down. All right.
So Cypher's got 10 million subscribers, so you can obviously just come up with a challenge on the top of your head that's been.
Also, to be fair, if I had done that and Nick30 would have completely done that, I would have probably made a video on it, to be fair, because I'm money hungry, whatever. Or I would have gone, because he didn't like that and he didn't say a challenge. I am going to Nick30 challenge. So I'm going to, you know, if I have to say please and thank yous, and if I swear the challenge is done, and just to be annoying, first 5 seconds dropping out the battle bars, I probably would have sworn. And I don't actually swear a lot, so I would have just done that for a laugh. And then obviously people would go, that's funny.
All he's done is call me a scumbag, a D-bag, a clout chaser. He hasn't actually provided his perspective or any reason why the video was wrong. He's just basically said he did it for views, but you haven't actually debunked anything that was said in the video. You've just made me out to be someone I'm not. So I feel like if you didn't agree with what I said in the video, you kind of just laugh it off and be like, what is that about? You'd be a little bit annoyed.
Again, long stream, maybe had a bad day. Or no, it's quite early into the stream.
Whatever,
yeah.
but you've just got really, really defensive and angry as if you've just been caught out.
Listen, bro, before you guys watch that, because I know you guys are, just know in that video, he probably made, let's say, $5,000. Okay?
Why? He's...
I don't know why he keeps arguing this $5,000 thing. You can tell he's
getting so protective of his chat, like, what?
Who's making 5k on the 100k videos doing Fortnite if it's under 8 minutes? Like, please give me your RPM, please. Whoever you are, please give me your RPM.
Because you scammed me for $15, it's fine, because
Please.
I probably made $5,000 from that video. You know that video didn't make $5,000. Unless your CPM is crazy,
exactly.
You know I didn't make $5
Please.
grand off that video. I made 0, actually. I'm not monetized.
Well, actually, he lost $15.
Which is 10 times, 20 times more than he's made in any of his other videos by just using my name, okay?
It's actually 0 times what I've made in my other videos because I'm not monetized. I haven't made a single penny from YouTube, so...
He's going on about donating $2 and then $4 and then $2, and I appreciate that. Don't get it.
Well, you don't seem like you appreciate it, mate, because you're going $2, $4, $2. You don't really seem like that's... You don't seem like you appreciate it. You seem like you just like... You sound like it was just too much of a small amount, and that's why you was rude. And then you're saying you actually appreciate it. I don't know. You just come across as so confusing.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, $2. $5. He wouldn't do that with $100 because he would look like
It twisted.
He would look like a scumbag.
But
actually.
just because you donate to someone does not mean you get to treat them like crap. Does not mean you.
I didn't treat you like crap. Get up.
Again, he's saying the same argument that he should have, Nick should have addressed, and he hasn't.
And go make another video and try to get another $5,000, $10,000.
$10,000 off of 100k views. That is crazy, man. You're just trying to make me seem really bad to your viewers so they don't side with me. And I don't think anyone should pick sides here. I think we should...
Actually, am I going to make any money out of this video? I don't know what music he's using in the background, so rip my hand.
Just look at it from a different point of view and be like, if you are a viewer of Nick30 stream, you should go, do I actually want to support someone who does stuff like this? You know? Am I wasting my money donating to him because he clearly doesn't care? So...
And go on about this $2 donation and this $3 like, oh my god.
You clearly don't seem grateful for the money you get. I think any donation a streamer gets, they should be thankful for. And when I have watched people like Cypher and other streamers get donations, they are thankful. I think it goes without saying that if someone sends you money out of the kindness of their heart, you should be thankful. But you seem to think that's a minuscule amount and it doesn't matter because it's only $2 or $3. But it added up to like $15. That's like 3 YouTube memberships.
Like, I'm gonna help that, you know? I wanna see that content. That seems interesting. But bro, coming at me like, hey Nick, I'm doing a Fortnite challenge video, give me a challenge. Bro, that's the most...
I didn't say it like that, and he can show the donation on stream if he wants. It was very polite, and then that's why I donated a second donation saying, I want you to give me these challenges, and he just ignored it, so...
Generic, basic, boring video idea I've ever heard in my life. Everyone's done it 20 times every single year. Like, come up with something original. Stop relying on someone who has a big name to come up with your content ideas and brainstorming.
I wasn't asking you for ideas.
Bro is just hard crashing out at this point. Like, come on. Like, all the top streamers have done the same content for at least 5 years. In terms of, like, VOD videos, in terms of Nick30's memes and culture and this and that and shorts and... I'm the king, you're the kings type thing like that. That's crazy. Hats off. But in terms of the same regurgitated content between the big streamers, same thing. New weapons come out. This has happened. Events. Oh, let's go and suspect this guy. Is this guy going to win? It's the same regurgitated. And again, I like this treat. Nick A30. Sorry, CypherPK did it a few videos ago. As he stated in this video, I get streamers to decide my tournament like meme. Lachlan does that a lot. I think he just randomly does it. McCreamy's always one from that. They're literally regurgitating the same content and slapping something slightly adjacent on it or making it into this season. So I don't really know why he's pig on that. That's almost addressing him. Although he doesn't upload a lot, as we've seen, he's doing reacts. That seems to be his thing. I react to this, I react to that. But give Nick A30 props, he's the only guy who's actually editing his own videos.
I don't know how many times I have to say that. I was asking you to give me a challenge, and you know that because that's what you said for me to do. So
yourself. Like, plain and simple. I'm so over that because I've seen people ask, so many different challenge ideas throughout all my years, and no one puts any effort into it, bro. They just want to get a free Nick A30 gave me a challenge, or blank streamer with X viewers gave me a challenge, and it's like, dude, come up with better ideas. Like,
what the hell? The video would obviously be titled something on streamers select my challenges, and whoever is the biggest will be in the thumbnail. Or we can look at a CypherPK video. I don't does Nick do it? Oh, Nick's got his mum in this one. Nick A30's clicks. He's got, streamers react to Nick A30 icons. Serious Skin obviously is his own content, I get that. But, he's still going to use the streamers. And the biggest ones. He's not going to use some random... Like, if I reacted to it, he ain't going to use me in a video, is he? Is it? No, that'd be the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. He ain't going to use me, is he? So where is it on his first channel? Because he would use the biggest streamer he had in that video. I'd be surprised if he used his thumbnail. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Nick A30 clicks and he's using them. So he could have done his face now looking stressed out, and Nick A30's face behind him, and then whoever else he got, Somerset or something. He's like, oh my god, of course that will be the video. Why is he so thing about that? After watching the original video, I thought there was wrongs on both sides, and there still is wrongs on both sides. Maybe Nick A30 thought he read it out in his head and obviously didn't say it out loud, sort of thing. Whatever. But I do not know why. I guess Nick A30 in his own head was annoyed by the first video and by the first set of interactions. And he had this preconceived notion about the creator and just went for it. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if he's had people donating before. He's seen content on YouTube. Maybe he's desanitized from that sort of content, and he's just gone for it. He's seen it and he's just gone for it. Who knows? The whole monetization thing and not being monetized, so he's not doing it really for the money, as we can tell. I mean, I know ironically he's going to get monetized because of this video. I guess we saw his watch time, 5,500 hours on the first video, and the second video is probably going to get about the same. So I don't know. I just felt like he should have just bit his tongue, Nick, and just went, oh Matt, maybe I did miss it. Maybe I did get the wrong end of the stick. Maybe I thought you were saying the whole idea, whatever. He's watched the video and then not addressed any issues, and then proceeded to paint Arch as this douchebag, money-hungry drama YouTuber who craves attention. Which, again, he's getting. And obviously, maybe I'm that guy. Maybe I'm the douchebag here. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this one, please leave a like, comment down below what you make of this, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, it has been your boy, Mr. JRY. Until next time, bye-bye.